I was at the protest at Euston earlier today, and there were lots of people there. And I was handed a letter from the concerned Camden residents group, and I was intrigued about this because on Not the Andrew Marr Show, we have been talking about the possibility of unseating Starmer or challenging Starmer or stopping Starmer. And a letter was shown to me from the concerned Camden residents group, which is a letter to Keir Starmer about his conduct with regards to what's the ongoing atrocities in Gaza. And I'm really pleased that on this Zoom, Sarah, who handed me the letter, is on the Zoom. She can't make it onto the show on Sunday, but I just wanted to find out more about this. So, Sarah, thank you for agreeing to speak. Good to see you. Could you tell us more about the background to the letter that you handed me today?
Yeah, absolutely. So here's the letter, and the letter is from a group of parents. We started as a group of parents, and we've grown as a big number of just residents of Camden. So specifically for residents of Camden, and what's happening in Gaza and the atrocities and literal genocide, and then seeing Keir Starmer's disproportionate response to that and it emanating into our community, especially Camden, and seeing the differential treatment between the community groups and how he can't even call for a ceasefire. All of those together ignited us to write a letter to him and to say, do you know, we're not happy with us as constituents being treated as less than. And so we won't be voting for him as the Labour Party member. So this is what the letter says.
Right. And how many how long has it been circulating? And how many people have you contacted so far?
So we've had this circulated since the 30th, so about 5 days, I'd say. We've had 100 signatories per day, so it's just it's about 600 signatories so far. So wow. We want to publish the letter on Monday. So we want to send it over to Keir Starmer on Monday and say, here is a number of signatories that will not be voting for you, that have signed to this letter and said that we are unhappy with what you've been doing and how you've been representing us.
Right. And I'll just, we've got also from the group, we've got Sazeda, who's not got a picture on, but Sazeda, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So were you one of the people starting this campaign as well, or can you tell us your role in this?
Yeah, it's a small group of us started this off, as Sarah summarized what we're actually doing with what the current situation is. To add to Sarah's point, like we also focusing on the different treatment the two community getting, so how the Jewish community is being treated one way compared to the Muslim community, but obviously we want all communities to be treated the same. But it's quite really upsetting to see that one is getting more preference than the other one, which is affecting. Like by talking to the local residents, like we could see how traumatized and upset individuals are by the way that particularly the Muslim community is being treated in different organizations, even like work field, school. All type of organizations, even locally in, yeah. So
you've already noticed that before this happened as well, have you?
Yes, we've noticed that, but now it's just basically another level. Like you can see the complete different treatment in all levels. So it's not just schools or workplace, even like walking down the street, you can see the Islamophobia. That's the rise of it. I mean, I personally experienced it myself when I went to pick up my daughter from school, which was terrifying. But it's just sad to see how one community is getting the full security compared to the other. So we also want to highlight that and what the local councillors are doing about this. So our letter is not just focusing on what's happening in Palestine or Gaza and the ceasefire, it's also how we've been treated so differently compared to the other community.
Right. And 600 people, Sarah, is a lot of people for such a short amount of time. This looks like it could really upset Starmer's chances in maybe in the election coming up.
We need more. We definitely need more signatories, and 600, yes, but we definitely need more. I think the more people that sign up just to say like we're unhappy, the better, and the more there'll be a recognition of actually if people won't even vote for Labour again, that is saying a lot. And this is a stronghold for him. Camden's a stronghold.